welcome to Coogee Beach, Australia. So on today's video, I want to talk to you a little bit about entrepreneurship. A lot of people ask me if I have any advice about how to start a business. You know, if you want to start your business as a blacksmith or as a bladesmith, how do you get into it? What's the best way? You know, some tips, some advice. How can you start making money and make being in business work for you? I always think that what is always more important than tactics is principles. So this conversation is going to revolve a little more about the principles that are involved when you're running a business. So I think that we should begin the conversation by asking ourselves, what does being in business mean? What does being a blacksmith full-time, being a bladesmith mean that you have to do? Being in business full-time as a blacksmith or a knife maker means that you need to be making money. So of course, if being in business means you've got to make money, we've also got to ask ourselves the question, what is making money? Now, this is something that I think is so misconstrued in this world, and I can assure you that for me to understand what making money was took way more time than it should have. This should be something that is taught in elementary school, because it's often misconstrued. The man that makes money is seen as an evil man, whereas what is the reality of making money? You make money by trading your labor, trading the combination of your labor and the world's natural resources with somebody, because to them that is of greater value than the money that they possess in their wallet or in their bank account. If I can reiterate, making money is providing value. It is the exchange of value for value, and the great thing is it is mutually beneficial. The idea of making money is you make somebody happy by trading your product with them, and the idea of them buying your product is they make you happy because you're willing to trade it. Now, this is a truly beautiful thing, because not only does it mean that we can now look at the process of making money as a virtue, as it is something that you're doing to provide value to another, positive value to another, but you can also look at it in this way. Now, we can ask ourselves, how can we provide value to somebody whenever we're short of money and our business needs to make some more? This is great because now you no longer have to say, how can I make money? You have to say, how can I provide somebody value? That's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to be in the service of providing value than it is to make money. Because providing value doesn't require the action of anybody else. Providing value is something you can do absent of anybody even giving you any money. Okay, so you're asking yourself, Alec, what are you talking about? You're saying that you can make money by working out how to provide value, and you say that providing value is good because you don't have to think about making money. Well, why is that? Well, that's important because when you learn and you practice how to provide value, you learn how you can be profitable and helpful and valuable to somebody in the marketplace. So by thinking about it in terms of how you can provide value, when you start your business, what it's going to mean is that with your marketing, with the type of products that you wish and hope and intend to sell, and with the way that you interact with your customers, you're always going to be going about it with a frame of mind that's leaning less towards how you can make money, but more towards how you can provide value to other people. Because that is how you make money. So when you're trying to decide what product you want to make, the question you got to ask yourself is, who wants this? Who is this going to be valuable to? So say that you're a blacksmith and you're making a gate for somebody, right? What you gotta do is you gotta ask yourself, so why does somebody want this gate? Somebody wants a hand-forged gate. Naturally, there's a little bit of an extra price tag to it, with it being hand-forged. Now, the way that you market this, the way that you sell this, is you say to yourself, what is the value-add proposition with what I make? As a blacksmith, the value-add proposition is that what you make is beautiful. What you make has the added nostalgia of being handmade with a process that's 4,000 years old. The gate being a barrier between their home and the road is one thing, but the reason that you as a blacksmith can stay in business is because you provide that added value, that added feeling of greatness and of happiness and of serenity every time they walk through that boundary. They know it's their home because they have this beautiful piece of art. Perhaps I can give you a little example of how it works in my business. So, because I'm focusing on how I can provide my customer value, I work out that I can give my customer a great experience. An experience where they're going to really enjoy it, they're going to cherish it, and they're going to be able to take home a set of tools that they've made after the class, and that is the value to them, and that in turn is business for my business. with a hammer. The case is that I'm making a tool whereby every time they pick it up, they see a tool that is beautiful. They see something that's going to inspire them, inspire you if you've bought one of my hammers, to make something beautiful at the anvil, and that's the value add. It's not just a hammer, it's so much more. Say you're a knife maker. Ask yourself, what is the feeling that you're providing? What is the experience you're providing? What is the value you're providing when somebody unboxes your knife and puts that on their belt? So in summary, as I stand here in Sydney with Bondi Beach from there, after we've walked all the way from Coogee Beach, when you're wanting to start your business, remember that making money is providing value, and it is one of the most virtuous and noble pursuits there is. So set your goals high. Work out how you can provide value to as many people as possible. Your business is going to be much healthier with the added income, and it's a darn sight more satisfying to know that you've served more and more people each and every month. Work out how you can be of service to somebody, seek them out, be of service to them, and find a way to provide them value. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a pleasure making this. Entrepreneurship is something I'm extremely passionate about. It's something that really thrills me. It's a huge passion of mine to keep building my business and finding ways to keep serving more and more of you wonderful people. I'm always open, always really open to answer any questions you have about business. You know, I'm very much early on into the game of business, but it's something I'm super passionate about and love speaking to you guys about. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you again for your continued viewership, your continued wonderful comments. And if you've made it this far, please go ahead and comment that the provision of value is a virtue. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.